ain't coming back. Candle wicked up, now they chasing that green. Didn't check resistance, now they stuck in a dream. Market makers laughing while they filling their shorts. Retail wrecked again, should've studied the course. Oh no, FOMO got them in a wreck position. Buying at the top, repeating the failed mission. Successful traders steady waiting for the lows. Patience be the key, that's just how the game goes. Green candles got them feeling like a crypto king. One red wick and they losing everything. Selling in a panic, market makers love it. Smart money lurking while the weak hands dump it. Charts don't lie, but emotions do. Gotta have a plan or the market wrecks you. Successful traders don't chase, we don't trip. Buying them dips while new traders just slip. Oh no, FOMO got them in a wreck position. Buying at the top, repeating the failed mission. Successful traders steady waiting for the lows. Patience be the key, that's just how the game goes. Tops ain't for buying, bottoms ain't for selling. But new traders don't learn the lesson. They see a pump and they jump all in. Next thing you know, the liquidation begins. Successful traders stacking up while they fall. Waiting on the pullback, yeah, that's the call. Smart money wins while the new traders get wrecked. Study the game, show the market respect.
Let's make this money, don't get wrecked. Every trader must show the market respect.
That's right, guys. We got to show the market some respect. So let's go ahead and do that in 3, 2, and a 1. Bingo, bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the show. Of course, I want to thank everybody who's being here. Thank you so much for smashing the like. Thank you for spending time with me. All right, so let's go and get to it. Right now, this might be a very quick video. I have a lot that I'm doing, possible shorts, so I have to update all my charts. Well, I've been updating the charts, but right now it's just to see which one's going to be the best one. 4 potential shorts, but we'll find out in just a second. So this may be a quick video. If you have questions, please ask while we're live. If you have charts you want to have checked out, please ask. If not, this will be a very quick video. Here we go. And let's see here. Bitcoin. Not Bitcoin. This is a crypto bubbles, little hourly time frame. Not looking too hot. Kind of wishy-washy. Some are up, some are down. Fartcoin is coming down. We have. It's really nothing too crazy. Let's go to the daily. What's the daily showing? So AB, we might want to look at that one for a short. That's what that's telling me right there. But nothing too crazy. Once again, if you have any coins, let me know. We do this every single day, Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 4. If for whatever reason the YouTube algorithm doesn't, let you know I'm going live, well, guess what? I go live every single day at the same time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday at 4. So just to let you know, guys, set your alarms to it. Here we go. Let's see here. We got HRJ trading in the house. What's up, man? Weekends, weekdays, trade intuition, updates, and trade possibilities every day. That's right. And you too, man. You are awesome as well. HRJ Trading. Appreciate you greatly. All right, so let's look at the Fear and Greed Index. Let's check this out. We haven't looked at this in a little bit. First, let's go to the crypto 63. Kind of surprising. I was thinking more along the lines of 57, maybe 58. Liquidations heat map. For the liquidations, what do we have here? Liquidations, let's put this on the 24-hour time frame. We're just going to refresh the page. We have a lot of liquidations to where we're starting to potentially break these levels. So we may be coming down. We have a lot of liquidations up top as well. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. 12-hour time frame, a little bit cleaner. We have a lot of liquidations right here, right at 22.91 million. Then we have 10 million. Then we have 18 million, 24 million. So all these add up. Same thing with this up here. We have a lot up here, 30.72 million, 23 million. But there's a whole bunch. So what's the next step? Is the price going to go up or down? Well, we're already going down, and it kind of makes sense that we might come down more before going up. Now, it could always reverse. It could actually do this first and then come down here, or just skip this altogether, because as it's moving, it's creating liquidations. Now, how does that help us? If it's going to come up here, How do we know? Well, that's why we trade level by level, because it cannot come up here unless it breaks this level. It cannot come down here unless it breaks this level, which it's doing. So we have a higher chance that it might come down instead of going up. Notice my verbiage: higher chance, possibility, likelihood. These are very important. I never say it will do this. It has to do this. Once it breaks this, it's going here. I never say that, because when you say that, you're actually creating a bias, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, that the price will do something. Price can do whatever it wants. It can absolutely do whatever it wants. And I see a lot of mentors saying that, oh, if it breaks this level, it's going here. Not so much. Could it? Sure. Is there a high probability that it might? Sure. Again, verbiage, very important. Total liquidations, 1 hour. We are getting the longs liquidated. So that means the price is more than likely coming down. This is on Bitcoin. 4 hour, longs getting liquidated. 12 hour, longs getting, oh my gosh, smacked around. 24 hour, holy smokes, something just happened. Bitcoin alert, uh-oh. Speaking about Bitcoin, let's look at Bitcoin in just a moment. Hey, we got Darren does things. Hey, fam. Magnet chat. Oh, where's my magnet? Here we go. Here's the magnet chat. Darren, DDT, it's for you. Listen, while I get the Bitcoin chart.
It's the market's truth. No fairy tales, mentors spitting lies, watch the guidance fail. Price action's king, no crystal ball to view. Only magnet and trading, a tool on trading view. Let's go. They say this level's a magnet is pulling the price. Mentors talking slick, but their words ain't precise. Price would hit the zone, it has to break through. Now you broke, and no super glue. They paint a picture, got you dreaming of wins, but the guaranteed moves not moving. Calling indicators magnets. Traders believe in every word. Price moves where it wants. Haven't you heard? Mentors selling you certainty, feeding you lies, saying this level's a magnet while your count slowly dies. Nobody knows what'll happen, no crystal ball to view. Only magnet and trading, a tool on trading view.
Dangerous words that mentors say. If it breaks this line, it'll run that way. Or price has to move if this thing's true. That kind of bias can bury you. It starts with hope, then turns to need. Next thing
Yep. Magnet tool, it starts with hope, then it turns to need, and then you're like, oh crap. But yeah, the only magnet in trading view is right here, or in trading period, it's right here. Nothing's a magnet. All right. Throw the magnets in the chat, guys. Throw the magnets in the chat. Let's get the magnet chat going. Magnet. There we go. Magnets in the chat. All right. So here, if you're not in my group, well, you're not going to get all these updates when they are needed. Do you need to be in my group to learn how to trade? Nope. You just get access to me. Get access to me plus updates that I think might happen. So here, I said, 15-minute candles are looking weak and boring, and we'll show that in just a second. This might be the rollover unless Bitcoin can manage to break above this zone, which we have a plan B, plan A. So this was done this morning. And this is my chart. All right. Be very careful, guys. Oh my gosh. Be so careful. There's people. This guy is called, well, we call him the Thai guy. And it's really funny. His numbers are 3. I didn't realize this, so I did the screenshot. But 333. Could this be a sign? I don't know. But I'm just saying, be careful who you watch. Be very careful. We call him the Thai guy. The Thai guy within 5 minutes. So all I need is 5 minutes of watching this dude, and I always get content of what not to do. Literally within 5 minutes of me watching, he says this. The Thai guy within 5 minutes providing the following information on the Bitcoin possible price movement. Again, nobody knows where it's going to go. So, I give that to him. I give it to me. Nobody knows where it's going to go. All we have is probabilities. First, he says, oh, look, we see a cup and handle. It's bullish. And in the same breath, he says, well, it looks like it's going to go sideways. And it may come up to this area to a box. This was this morning. And then he says, well, it's looking very bearish. It's looking like a head and shoulders. What? Then somebody asked him, do you use Excel charts? Like for a beginner, would you recommend Excel charts, or just kind of rely on whatever? And he's like, and you can just see the smugness, like, Excel charts. Nah, I don't need Excel charts. I'm deadly accurate. What? Deadly accurate. And within 5 minutes, he says cup and handle, bullish, sideways action, head and shoulders, bearish. And then after he says he's deadly accurate, he says, I'm sticking to my guns. We're going to be bullish. So either way it goes, up, down, or sideways, he's correct. This is what you call a grifter. Be very careful with who you watch. And again, within 5 minutes. And again, whenever I need content, I go to him, watch 5 minutes, and I have content. So be very careful, guys. Be very careful. I show you what I think might happen. And let's just kind of go over my thought process. Let's say hi to some people really quick. Let's see here. Of course, we have HRJ Trading in the house. What's up, my man? Appreciate you for being here. Absolute beast. Absolute beast. We have Crypto Candy with the bingos and the bangos. Appreciate it greatly. We have DDT, another great trader. Darren Does Things. Thank you so much for being here, man. Appreciate you. And let's see here. What else? Who else do we have? We got the magnets going on. We got the magnets. I love the magnets. Magnet tool. That's the only magnet in crypto. It's the only magnet. We got Wix Wi-Fi 89 in the house. Yes, indeed. Magnet chat. I love it. 2 dubs. Okay. Magnet chat. I love it, guys. I love it, man. No, I love it so much. Magnet chat. Let's see here. Kevin, what's up, Kevin? Appreciate you, man, for being here from Florida. Very nice. I got Melissa in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. Let's see here. Going down the list. Road Dog says, and his audience members, the scenario that subconsciously want to hear, that's what they remember. Exactly. It's sneaky technique. Exactly. Yeah. And I also send that to you, Road Dog. I sent you the actual video clip. That way you can share it with your community. And it's very dangerous, so dangerous, because regardless of what he says, he's going to be right. And then he'll just hoop and holler, who went along with me, guys? Who went along with me? Or who did the head and shoulders with me, guys? Who did it's horrible. And we have so many people here that edify this dude who is wrecking traders who don't know how to trade. Anybody who knows how to trade can spot a phony like that. So just letting you know, I mean, if you know what you look for example, let's say you're at a bar or a dance hall or whatever, and you bump into a dude and the dude gets some attitude. And if you see that his ears are cauliflowered or bubbled, that's somebody you just say, you know what, dude, I'm sorry, man. I don't even know what I was thinking. I'm sorry. Why? Because what do you know? You know the dude's a boxer. You know the dude fights. If you see a dude with a broken nose, same scenario. Dude fights. Now, if you see somebody who's really loud, hey, oh man, this little guy's a little girl. Like, he's just trying to get attention. Get him outside. Then you can throw down. Not promoting violence or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, you know what to look for. If you know. If you're an experienced trader, you should, for the love of God, you should be able to see these things. Unless the charisma and the hooping and the hollering is too much for you to, it blinds you. Or if it's all political and you want to be in those networks, because he has a huge network, well, then you don't say anything. You let him destroy people. So I like getting people information. All right, so we're gonna go to do some stuff. Let's see here. Let's continue with this right here. Yeah, he's really good, man. He's really good. Like I said, even though I know who he is, I know that I personally would buy a used car from him. I would. Very charismatic, in shape, keeps himself well groomed, well dressed. Like, this dude you would listen to. And especially with his positive attitude and everything, even though he's fake, he is 100% fake. I have seen him I don't say behind the scenes, but we'll just say that I know that he's fake. There's been several times on his live streams where he'll, just the way he talks, you can see that he's doing like a front. Anyway, let's see here. Going down the list, we got Melissa in the house. We got All Set. What's going on, guys? What's going on? I hope everybody's having a good weekend. We got Mark Dutch in the house. I typed, who's the Planet of the Apes? King Kong. And the magnet pulled me here. There you go. There you go. Let's see here. We got Manuel in the house. What's up, man? What's up, Manuel? He is the Joe Biden of trading. The Joe Biden of trading. I kind of see it. But he's very charismatic, though. Like I'd had Joe Biden and Obama, because Obama was kind of charismatic. Oh, and Clinton. Maybe a mixture of all those. I don't know. Let's see here. Going down the list. Okay. Very nice. All right. So here we go, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate you. I especially love seeing talented traders in here. So how do I do this? Do I say it's going to go up or go down or sideways and then go up, or, so either way I'm right? I do a plan A, plan B. So if it goes up and that was my plan B, well, I was kind of right, but we never know what's going to happen. So we always have to look for levels. And that's why I always teach level by level. So when the price was up here, I did not think that the price was going to continue going up. I thought when we were here, and you can always back test this by looking at my videos at the very beginning, I'm thinking we're going to come down to about here, and this was not adjusted. What does the price do? Comes down to about here. Then it's going to come up, and then when it comes up, this is going to kind of be our decision point. What did it do? Price went up, down, decision point. That's how I always teach. I don't want to do a lot of arrows in here, but this is what I always teach: up, down, lower, high. People freak out on the lower highs. It's okay. This has to happen. You can't just have higher highs the whole time. That's impossible. Literally, almost, depending on the time frame. Anyway, decision point, that's what I always say: up, down, lower, high. Don't freak out. Here's our decision point. We come up and we break this level. Then we're here. Now I'm thinking, okay, we're going to bounce off of this zone, come up, come down, decision point. Are we going to come up from here, attack this, or are we going to come down? Don't know. Well, it ends up going into our box, bouncing off of this newly created level right at 104.799. Bounce, bounce, bounce. I see it here. I guess I saw it here this morning. I said, guys, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's looking bearish. So this is 9:30. I don't know what time, Thai guy, I don't know what time he streams, but I'm seeing this and I'm seeing bearish, man. It looks weak. It looks really weak. Could it go up? Sure. Anything can happen. But I think it's going to be weak. And so I'm saying plan A, come down here. What's this level? I guess this is right here. Yeah, this is my main level. I didn't want to do because there's a lot of sixes right here. So I put it a little bit higher. I'm thinking it's going to come down. And did it go down to the sixes? Went a little bit more. Okay. But it did go to the 0.5. And that's why I had the fib retracement as well. Went to the 0.5. Well, actually, it should be right here. I didn't adjust it. I had it here, but now I got to do this way. Oh, perfect. So I'm thinking it's going to come down, come up, doing lower high, and then start breaking the lows. That's what I think. I don't know. What happens? Price comes down to the exact area that I was thinking it might come down. But I don't know. This does not play out all the time. Exhibit A, because if it did, I would make a lot of, I'd be a multi-millionaire just doing my path tools. But this is what I'm trying to show everybody to do instead of spending 15, 20 minutes of what already happened. Oh, it hit this level, it did this, it did. That doesn't help me. I want to make money. What is your plan A? What is your plan B? My plan A is coming down. As long as we don't break above this zone, down. If we break above the zone, well then hopefully look for a retest. And then once this happens, like I always mention, let's just say price goes up, comes down, goes up, does a lower high, comes down here, decision point, lower high is okay, Is it going to attack this level to attack this level, or attack this level to come down? Now, this is what we're waiting for. Like, we have to be patient. This is what we're waiting for. All right. So same thing here. If the price would have went up, then down, then more than likely come up, come down. Decision point, are we going to attack this to start going up, or come back down? And then eventually this will end up more than likely being a lower high. So that's what we're looking for. Okay, moving on. What do I think is going to happen now? Well, I just updated my group again. If you're not in the group and you want to be updated very regularly when stuff's potentially moving, again, I don't know what's going to happen. I'll never be like the Thai guy. Oh, I'm very humble. I'm so humble. Oh, I know what I'm doing and I know everything. And join my group. No. We lose trades, we win trades. And here, this is what I think is going to happen. Now that more time has passed, now we can see more data. Price came down. Let's see here. Rodog says the Thai guy favors topic to talk about for 2 hours is Thai guy. Thai guy favorite topic to talk about is Thai guy for 2 hours, and everything is in a flag. $9 a month to see everything in flags. Yes, he does so many flags, it's ridiculous. And oh my gosh, yeah, it's horrible. Or the market shows no love. Yeah, market's fault. He knows nothing about, how gullible new traders can be. Yeah, he knows nothing but, yep. And his phrase is, I know nothing but my own ignorance or something like that. But in reality, he knows nothing but how gullible these new traders are. And if you're in an echo chamber and you see all this hyping and emotions and, who else is with me? And well, all the yes people who are, edifying him and who are, saying, oh, I was in the trade, I'm making money. So that just hypes up his echo chamber. And if anybody says anything like, hey man, like I saw you lost like $3,000 yesterday, but you didn't even talk about it. Oh no, we win, and just you'll never be here again. And removes. I don't want negativity. Really? You don't want negativity, or you don't want the truth? Yep. Very true. But here, okay. So we went over what I thought might happen from what we hear, and what ended up did happening. Now, this is where the true skill lies. I am literally showing what I think might happen with the path tool. I'm not saying, watch this level. Okay, bye. Next chart. Buy the breakout of this level. Buy the breakdown of this level. Long here, short here. Okay, thanks. I'm giving you exact price movements. So, in my opinion, this is where the real skill is. And people who are being edified don't show real skill. They show hype. They show salesman. They show charisma. Echo chamber. Not good. Not good. All right, moving on. Okay, so what do I think is going to happen now? Well, let's kind of analyze the price. And so what I do, I trade price action. I trade the momentum, the strength of the move. All those three are the same thing. So here we go. Price came down here, was coming in here, couldn't do it, getting weaker, came down, then up for all the people who are trying to short, then down for all the people that say, oh, it's bouncing above this. No, hold on, we have to wait. Come down. And then when this was happening, I hate talking about my group so much, but it's so important. Like when this started happening, I let my group know, all right, I think we're in 3 longs. We're still in 1 short. I believe we're in 3 longs. And I said, be very careful. If we lose this, more than likely we're going to be moving up our stop losses. So, be aware for the setup group to get updated. Sure enough, we started breaking down, everything moving up. And I think when this happened here, even though the trades were still looking okay, there was 2 of them of the 3. I said, close them. Just close it. I don't like how it's looking. I don't like how before this dump. I don't like how it's looking. Close the trades. There was one where I posted, I believe, closed half of the position, but we ended up getting stopped out anyway. So here's the thing too. When I always talk about our wins, well, I really don't talk about our wins. I mainly talk about our losses. For one, I have nothing to sell you. If I had something to sell you, I'd only talk about our wins. But I show you the reality of trading. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get you to be the absolute best trader you can be by seeing that, oh, the market's not looking good. Instead of me losing all of this percentage, whether it's 10, 5, 7%, whatever, then leverage on top of that. Instead of losing all that, if we're identifying this, we can say, you know what, let me go ahead and close out half of my position. If we bounce up and gain support, Bitcoin, let's just say bounces, well, now I can add to my entry. I lost very little due to closing only half my position because let's just say price goes down. Well, instead of losing all of your position, 5%, 7, whatever it is, you only lost a portion. Very important. And let's say you close all of your position and then it goes to the freaking moon as soon as you closed it. Here's the most important part. We never know what's going to happen. We never know. We only know what's happening in the moment, unless you're a hindsight hustler, because you see what already happened and you're teaching what already happened. Here, we're not hindsight hustlers. We actually show you the potential of what might happen. So when it goes up and you're like, oh man, I should have stayed in the trade. Well, guess what? Just wait for it to retrace, because you did not know that it was going to go up. Nobody knew. But there was divergence. There was bullish divergence, and it was breaking. It could have went the other way because of Bitcoin. So once again, once you understand that nobody knows what's going to happen, and we only know, and we're basing our decision off of this current moment, that's all we have. As more time goes on, we can see more candles, and then so let's get on with this. Here, it's coming up, rejection, 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 comes down, comes up, comes down, comes up. So in order for me to start looking for longs on a coin, I'll get this and it'll disappear. It's gonna have to break above this. So I'm gonna set an alert for here, above this little level right here, and I'm gonna go set alert. Right now it's in the middle. I don't want, it's closer to the bottom. And here, you know, this is when we want to start looking for potential shorts, but it came down, tapped my alert just to go up. So this one, I'm going to set an alert for this one, and then I'm going to put longs question mark. It's always a question mark, never a statement. I'm very keen on not creating a bias. If I say long as my alert and I see it, subconsciously, I might think, oh, well, let me start looking for longs, as opposed to looking at it to where it's like, okay, let's do our plan A, plan B. All right. So this one here, this one was for my shorts, but I already knew this. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move it down a little bit more so that it resets. Right now it's gray, and now it just turned colored. Now what I'm looking at is potentially down, up, down, up, down, up. So I need to wait. And let's move this over just a tad. I need to wait for this to happen. So I'm thinking we're going to come up potentially here. I'm not sure if we'll go into the middle of this or not. I mean, we could, but I'm going to say right here. I want to go in the middle. I'll adjust it. And then we'll come down. And then now this is our decision point. Right here, we're going to see, are we going to attack this, or attack this to attack this? So this is my decision. It needs to break it, man. It needs to do this. So that's our up. Ooh, thunder. And then this is our down. I think when we come down, we'll break this one fairly nicely, going after this. Come up to about here and continue coming down. So let's move these over here. Oh, and I can clone them too. Clone. Oh. So what do I think is gonna happen? It's the weekend. Normally we have lower volume. There have been plenty of times where it's gone up. What is Mark saying? Mark, oh wait, I gotta wait. I gotta be careful. Ooh, I gotta be careful. I almost did it. He probably does. He probably does. The rainbow flags. Yeah, he trades on emotions. Straight up emotions. Okay, so this one's kind of tough because right now these candles are getting larger. See this right here, the candles were really small. This is why I was saying it was boring. It looks boring, it looks weak because it's doing lower highs. But the reason it's boring is because of the size of the candles. Right now there's kind of excitement. And the excitement could potentially drag the price up. But you know what? I'm gonna still go with B. Now B will change if this alert goes off. The alert goes off. Now I'm looking for a bounce. And then here's my next level needs to break. And then more than likely, let's go moon mission. Let's go all-time high. So that is my B. And then this is my A. Now, a lot of people, they say, Joe, you know, you should stop talking about him, you know, blah, blah. I'm trying to warn people. What I do is I try to warn people because who knows, somebody brand new could tune into this show and say, oh man, this guy warned me about, you know, this grifter out here. And then he happens to see him. It's like, oh, I think he's talking about him. And then maybe he makes a comment. Hey, do you X, Y, and Z, or can you show this, or do you? And then he'll get booted and banned and blocked. So, and he'll be like, hey, Trading Tuition, you're right. Yeah, I know I'm right. I see it all I need is 5 minutes. I go in there and a trader, a real trader can spot it. Now, if you're a real trader and you do not spot it, that's all I gotta say. I hope it's because it's the politics. Because if you can't spot it and you're a real trader, it's bad. It's really bad. I will definitely have to change my thought process on the traders who really think he's good. That shows me, one, you don't know how to trade. Like, you don't. Or two, it's just politics. I wonder if I'm losing people. I probably am. Probably am. All right, let's change the subject because people don't want to hear the truth. Like me, I'm fat. I know I'm fat. And if someone says, Joe, you're fat. Well, I kind of don't want to hear that. And then it's like, no, like I know I'm fat. This grifter out here, he is a grifter. He is a con man. He is preying on the weak. And if you contribute to that by edifying him or sticking up for him, that's bad. Bad. All right, moving on. Hold on, I gotta get my other donut. Let me get something to drink. Who's here, guys? Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat. Let me see who's here. I would love to see who's here. Ooh, man, this is ice and all that ice condensation dripping. All right. Very good. Put a one in the chat. Let me know who's here. Let's see here. Can we bump it up to 25% charts? That's what we do, like 5%. I know. Bullish on parade. What's up, guys? What's up? Yeah, so if you have any charts you want me to do, let me know. Let me know. See, OJ is in the house. What's up, OJ? Appreciate you, man, being here. All right. So this is my thought process. I think we're going to come up a little bit. I really do think we're going to come up to here, to the midway point of this. Let's go ahead and put the line on this one. midline, 1, and it pretty much matches these wicks. Kind of, yeah. So then we're gonna come up to here. Perfect, right here. Let us reduce the size or the opacity. So I do think we're gonna come down. Now, in order for us to short, are we in any shorts? We were kind of looking at shorts, but I posted one that looks pretty good, but it's not an official post. It's just if you want to try to get to short, we can, but you know, we have to wait. Like the money is made in the patience. It really is. Now, could you make more money by getting the absolute top? Sure, of course. You just have a higher risk of getting stopped out, and then getting stopped out, and then getting stopped out. We got Jesse in the house. What's up, Jesse? Appreciate you, man. Okay, going down the list. Going down the list. Okay. A brain freeze. Just tuned in. Ooh, from the beach. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, so I do think we're going to come up a little bit more to right around 105 before pulling back. And if we do something like this and then pull back here and bounce on the 382 or somewhere down here, you know, what we're looking for is the break of this. And because right now I'm in one short, and I actually tried to get into another short, but I got stopped out. Very tight stop loss. And then I tried it again. I got stopped out again. It's like, I'm not going to do it. I just wait. Let's see here. Any coins, guys? Any coins you want me to do? Let me know, or forever hold your peace. At the very beginning of the show, I mentioned this might be a quick video, just due to the fact that I have a lot of stuff I have to update the group. We've been doing a lot of, well, I wouldn't say a lot, but we've been doing very regular screen shares. And if you are a member of YouTube, let's see here, Trade Intuition. If you're a member on YouTube for the live streams, we actually did a VIP screen share for the YouTube members. Now, I rarely do this for the lowest tier. I'll sometimes do this for the highest tier, but I was like, you know what? Let me just show it for everybody. So we did that yesterday. Those are pretty fun. Just go over coins and everything else. All right. But if you're not a member, strongly recommend becoming a member. The goal is to make you money to where you're like, okay, I want to have Joe available almost 24/7. That's why you join this. You don't join this to learn how to trade. You learn faster, of course, but you join this to get updates, and you know, the market may be turning. I'll let you know. It's like, I don't like how it's looking. All right. We've done all that. So any charts in coins? Okay, very good. No coins. All right. So we're going to look at, let's see, what are we going to look at? YouTube. Wow, we've been going on this long? Oh, here's my XRP chart. That's funny. This is XRP. This is the macro. But Joe, it went up. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Let's close out our poll. The poll says, how important are stop losses? 85% says extremely important. 8% says kind of important. And then we have 8% saying, what's a stop loss? And I'm pretty sure that was Mark. So we're going to end the poll. Yeah, stop losses are extremely important, man. They are so important. It's crazy. Let's come over here to the YouTube rapid fire. I love fishing. I don't know what types of fish are good to eat. I just like catching them. And then usually I have like the boat hand. Like usually when I go fishing, I have somebody who knows how to fish and, you know, fillet them and everything. But man, I love it. So peaceful, you know. You can drink or, you know, eat some sandwiches or whatever and just be out there all day. Just throwing out your rod, just catching a fish or two or more, and then bringing them back, filleting them or having them filleted, and then eating them. Oh my gosh, best thing ever. Best thing ever. I'm not sure. No, I'm not gonna. No story time. Okay. Let's see here. Let's look at Cass. Oh, salmon. I love salmon. So Caspa, we were looking at this one. Let's go to a 1 hour. So this was our buy zone, which was 2% lower. We came down in here and then dump city. Now, would I have bought right here? Nope. But Joe, it went down. I don't know that it's gonna go down. I just know that it dumped pretty hard. And let's just say that Bitcoin won't reverse. And then these coins also reverse. And then just to stop you out, to now come down. So this is where I would open my position for a short. And then since it created a pivot here, once it breaks this level, then this is the step 2, then I would add to my position. Or this is a safer entry. This is a more aggressive entry. But here, I wouldn't do it because it could also reverse really quick. But this is how a lot of coins are going to look. And it's just, I'm not doing it. Could you? Sure. People who have higher risk tolerance, you can enter it here, and because it'll move down significantly, but it can still continue to move down. Nobody knows. Never had eel. Never had eel. But salmon, oh my gosh, man. I love me some salmon. Let's see here. So XMR, we were looking at this one. Is this an entry? Yeah, it's an entry. Whenever I do a circle, that's an entry. So here, we were looking for, it broke above this line, and we were right here. I said, enter the trade right now. And then more than likely, we'll see what happens going up. And we took a 5% stop loss right away too. Dump city. Ouch. I would be looking for a bounce, but it's all reliant on the market. It's all reliant on the market. So Fartcoin. Let's see here. We got about 5 more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes. I greatly appreciate y'all being here. 5 more minutes. For Fartcoin, man, we absolutely killed it on this one. I believe we got it here. And nobody knows, that it's going to do this. Nobody knows. And I tell my group, we got lucky. I'm very humble. And I let them know we got lucky and it went up. It could have easily gone up, down, up, down, up. This one, moon mission. Then we started shorting it. Then we tried to long it, I think, here once we started getting short. And I don't believe we took this short. I don't think so. We might have. I know we took this long. We took this long. We did really well. Man, we did well. Then it rolled over. And I'm thinking that we're going to bounce, come over here. 50% of this move, I'm thinking we're going to pull back, do this number to about here. Decision point. Are we going to come up here to attack this and this? And this would have been our larger macro bounce to where now we're doing this. Or, are we going to roll over and hopefully take this? Maybe do a double bottom. Possible. But yeah. Yes, indeed. Let me see if I'm going to cry. Let me see if I'm going to cry on the channel. Oh, man, we're doing great. We're doing so great on our viewers. Oh my gosh. Now, you may be thinking, Joe, the amount of viewers is like really, really low. Oh, that's the sad part. This is the highest it's been for, a couple weeks. So I want to thank you, not the one behind you, to the left or to the right, but you. I'm pointing, and I know it's rude. Thank you. Man, because it's rough. Stopping what I'm doing to, show you what I think might happen. Give you setups that I think might work. And then it's like, oh, only one person's watching. And then you get these grifters out here that literally have 1,000 or more people. It's like, oh, man. All right. So right now it's coming down. We just need more time. We need more time to see. I mean, it's potentially reversing, but we thought that here too. We thought that here too. But here's the trick. Let's delete all this stuff. The trick on this, 31 drawings, get out of here. We don't want a long until it breaks this level. We don't want a long until it breaks this level. We don't want a long until it breaks this level. We don't want a long until it breaks this level. And could we do it here? Catching the bottom? Sure. Here's the question I pose to you. What's the difference between catching the bottom and catching a falling knife? The answer is time. Because time will tell if we're going to do this, which we've been doing. Now you caught a falling knife. Or is it going to do this? Well, now you caught the bottom. How do you know it's the bottom? Because it's confirmed when we break a high. That is the difference between catching a falling knife and catching the bottom. We don't know until we have more time. Could you enter here and get 80%? Sure. Then, of course, you've got to brag on X, and then you say how great you are. And if you have a group, join my group, et cetera, et cetera. But if it goes down, well, you're not bragging to anybody because there's nothing to brag about. And since you're trying to sell something, you're only saying the good stuff versus being safe and waiting for the break of this. Now, what is the percentage from where it's currently at to here? 4%. Get out of here, man. You're going to risk it for 4%? Get out of here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set an alert. And I'm going to say, yes, set the alert. So when this alert goes off, this is telling me, let's get in. More than likely, because it broke this high. That's what I'm doing. Okay, very good. I think that's going to be the end of the show. There are no requests today, which is fine. No questions today, which is fine. I greatly appreciate you guys for being here. You guys are the absolute best. Let's see here. Let's close the show with a song, and we're going to stay here, but I'm gonna do a dramatic disappearance for the camera. But we're going to end the show with a song that is talking about abbreviations, and my favorite one that I like making fun of is the SFP. Look at right here, guys. We have an S. Okay, draw it. Look at right here, guys. This is why people don't like me, because I talk about this stuff. Here we have our kind of close or whatever. Here's our level, and here it did this number. You know, price was coming down, then it came up, and then it did this. Look, guys, we have an SFP right here, and it's going to come down. Not really, because all this is a selling pressure wick. That's all that is. Does it mean that it will go down? No. Does it mean that it can? Sure. Why? Because it's selling pressure. However, I have seen many candles where the very next one was like this with a long wick on the bottom. So this does not say that it will come down. But yes, one of my biggest things is the abbreviation SFP, because all it is, it's a selling pressure wick or a buying pressure wick. Traders do not like me because I tell you the truth. Why do we need to reinvent the wheel? So we can sell something? And then I actually made this song, and the day after I made it, one of the YouTubers that I'll watch every once in a while, I like him. I'm not gonna lie, I like him. But he invented another acronym. It's like, are you kidding me, dude? So I never released this song, but we're gonna listen to the song, and once it's done, we'll say our goodbyes. I do thank you guys very much. You guys are the absolute best. So I'm going to play the song, and then I'm going to take off the video. Let me know what you think about the song. All right, guys. Thank you so much. You're the best. Take care.
MMNC mentors making new acronyms saying SFP when it's just a wick that didn't win. And NATC, new acronym to confuse. They don't teach the pressure, just abbreviate the moves. Mentor
Traders be making up acronyms, but it's just a price shift, a structure. They just giving it a twist. They thinking of a new acronym for a higher high. Then say join the paid group and their paid memberships fly. Swing failure pattern, man, they sound smart. They say SFP when it's just a wick. Now traders left in the dark. NCYHANA, not confused yet, here's a new acronym. Next week they'll rename the same trend. Now you back in again. Liquidity grabber, was that just some selling? But your mentor called it LQ Zap and now it's compelling. Every fake out got a label, every bounce got a name. But if you strip it down, it's all just the same game.
Don't get lost in all the letters they invent. The key is to find major pivots. They make trading complicated. Focus on momentum, let the pressure be your guide. Higher highs, lower lows, the truth won't hide. Pivots tell a story, watch the way they flow. Price reveals the answer, let the acronyms go.
Every candle got a name, now it's getting out of hand. Call it alpha versus cluster, just a zone where price ran. They overcomplicate to keep you in the fog. Meanwhile, we trading clear with understandable dialogue. SFP, OB, EQH, DOM. Half of y'all forgot what the chart's showing again. It's wick up, wick down. Buyers in a route, but mentors say internal liquidity route.
You don't need a code or a mystical plan. Price tells a story if you just understand. Let the highs and the lows show the way that it moves. Not 1,000 new terms, just designed to confuse.
MMSC is a game that they play, rename the same things so you can pay. But we stay with the basics and all that happened is finding the trend. No need to memorize acronyms.
Stay focused, stay real, don't bother disguise. You don't need a membership to read the highs. Momentum is your friend, not a brand new slang. Rather trend, not the hype they sang.
And see,
Mentor's making new acronyms.
NXTC, new acronym to confuse. NCYHANA, not confused yet, here's a new acronym.
I think that's so funny. NCYHANA. It's a new acronym, guys. New acronym. I have a group. I'm going to sell you something. The acronym stands for not confused yet. Here's a new acronym. MMNC stands for mentors making new acronyms. NATC stands for new acronym to confuse. They're doing these acronyms so you can pay. Oh, something new. It's something new. This song is bingo bongoing. I love it. But that's what it's all about, guys. This SFP, all it is selling pressure. Just say selling pressure. You say SFP, oh, you sound real smart. You say SFP, ooh, do you have a boot camp I can buy? Man, get out of here. Get out of here with all that noise. But this is why traders don't like me, because your traders are making it more complicated than it needs to be so they can sell you something. I have nothing to sell you. If you want real life, true trading and access to me, here you go. You don't need this to learn how to trade. You learn how to trade here every day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, Saturday and Sunday at 4. Plus we do bonus streams. That's all I got, guys. I do thank you very much. We'll see you on the next video. So now the awkward looking for my camera so that I could do this to where it goes off. There we go. Thank you, guys. We'll see you.